into the NBA here on 2K Sports. The NBA playoffs begin. Round 1 in the Eastern Conference. It'll be the Orlando Magic facing off against the Detroit Pistons. It's the NBA, and it's next.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA playoffs, round 1.
And the players getting together for a little chat as we're just about ready to get going here. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Kevin Harlan here along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Let's take a look at who's on the floor to start the game. First for the Magic. And for Detroit, Robinson is out there with Thompson. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Harris in at the 4 spot. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
And Kevin, game 1 of a playoff series is so important. It really sets the tone for the entire series. If you lose this game at home, then you lose the home court advantage, but you also lose an emotional edge.
Yeah, I don't see it happening here tonight, Steve. I mean, I can't feel that at all. I mean, listen to this crowd. I'm not sure they'll let them lose this game. The atmosphere is unbelievable in here. Electric, buzzy. They'll feed off of that for sure.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Carter with the screen on Thompson. Banchero passes to Carter. He passes to Banchero. Back to Carter. Backing down. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Kevin, it seems like scoring on the low post is kind of a lost art these days, but this guy can do it. I mean, he can get down on the block, get position, and he's got some skills to get the ball in the basket from that position.
And Steve, you look at him, he is a banker. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
That's good from Carter. That one misses. And here is Robinson. Back to Harris. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road, and Coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game, all of a sudden we're in control of the series.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Carter. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here is Cunningham. He feeds it to Robinson. He kicks to Cunningham. Thompson. Now the pass to Cunningham. They get it again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Orlando has possession. Carter with a screen on Robinson. Got a piece of it. Here's Cunningham. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Cunningham. The Magic making a switch here. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Harris. 5 on the clock. Here's Bankero. Banked in off the glass.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Here is Cunningham, defended by Wagner. Dishes it to Robinson. Thompson outside. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wagner, guarded by Harris. Carter with it. Passes it to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Carter drives in. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Carter's got 5. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here is Cunningham. Feeds to Robinson. And the jumper is good. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Bankero. He's covered by Thompson. Harris kicks to Robinson. Puts it up from 12, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Suggs, defended by Cunningham. Lock at 6. Number 35. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Cunningham's shot is off. The Magic trail by 4. There's the pass to Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Bankero. Suggs. For 3. No good. Detroit leading by 4. Thompson dishes to Robinson. Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Good. Thompson's got 6 points.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
Black's checked in for Orlando. .106 left to play here in the first. Looking to end the drought. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Tries to keep it alive. Suggs guarded by Harris. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. That could give him a huge injection of energy club.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
Detroit leading by 4. There's a good screen. Back to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Bankero. Here's Black. Rejected by Cunningham. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
7 seconds.
6 to shoot. Here's Black. And the layup's good off the glass.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
Here is Cunningham. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Cunningham's got the first basket of the second quarter for Detroit. The Magic trail by 4. And there's the pass to Black. And he pops in the layup off the glass.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Now here is Harris, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
That's good from Harris. The Magic making a switch here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Magic trail by 3. To Wagner. Sweet little floater.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
The feed to Cunningham. They set the screen. Off the left rim and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Payne defended by Cunningham. Pass to Bankero. And it's Orlando with another.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Shot clock at 6. Duran puts the fadeaway right on the money. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Magic lead by 2.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Gets to Cunningham. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. That's going to be over and bad. Not watching for the line that time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the paint. And the bucket counts. He is on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Now they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the pass to Bankero. Makes the lead pass. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. The three. Duran throws it down with the quick putback jam. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, gotta love it.
No good from Bankero.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc. .136 left to play in the first half.
Clock at 6. Here is Cunningham. He's got 7, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Magic making a switch here. Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. There's the pick. Pass to Bankero. Bain. Backing him down. Suggs. Hits it from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Herter, defended by Bankero. Here's Sasser. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Passes to Wagner. Bankero. The pass to Wagner. Bankero. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shot is off.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Duran and Detroit again with the bucket.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Here's Wagner. No good on the buzzer beater. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Pistons ahead, up 5. And coming up now, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll return with the start of the third quarter in just a while.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. The Pistons have the lead out in Detroit against Orlando. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. And defensively, they've done a good job grabbing rebounds, limiting second chances. Tobias Harris making the most of his minutes. He's been having no trouble getting good looks, and he's dropping the buckets. And midway through, the Magic still alive. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Detroit leading by 5. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Harris gets the screen from Thompson. Carter pulls it in. Well, Orlando shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Good on both. Pistons leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Shoots a 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. So it's Orlando now. Carter with a screen on Harris. Now the dish to Carter. He passes to Bankero. Just 5 to shoot. Carter the pass to Wagner. He claims it as the shot clock ticks down. Here's Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Magic trail by 4. Wagner passes to Bankero. Thompson with the rebound.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Three-pointer. Count that one. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Thompson.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
To Wagner. Carter with a screen on Harris. Here's Wagner. Dives for it, but he stays with it. 5 to shoot. Another shot. No good from Bankero.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, a great effort.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Back to Carter. No one near him. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Robinson dishes to Cunningham. Back to Robinson. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Duran. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
And the Magic making a change here. He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Silva, the pass to Bankero. To end the run. And that one's good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pistons leading by 9. Passes it to Stewart. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham on the mark with the 15-footer. Cunningham's got 9.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The pass to Bankero. Here's Silva. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. He dishes it to Cunningham. Jumper off the screen. Can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Pass to Bankero. Backs him down. He passes to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Bankero fades. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan, and I think now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Stolen. A minute 20 left in the third. To the inside. Here's Silva. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. He feeds it to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. Full time running down on the shot clock. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They set the pick. Passes to Wagner. Fires for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Here is Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson inside the line. Gets to the corner and buries it. Thompson's got 16.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wagner, guarded by Harris. The pass to Wagner. Suggs. Stolen by Thompson. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Pistons lead by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
Payne drops in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And Detroit has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Duran, defended by Wagner. The jump hook, good on the shot. And the Pistons lead by 6.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Pass to Bankero. Passes it to Black. Goes up off the pick.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Here's Harris following the bucket by Orlando. Duran, defended by Wagner, with the fadeaway. Bank shot, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. There's a screen. The pass to Black. Banchero. Magic moving the ball around. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Here is Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick from Harris. Doubled by Banchero. And it's Harris off the drive. He kicks it to Cunningham. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Dishes it to Cunningham. And there's the rejection. And it's Orlando's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Wagner. Feeds it to Carter. Banchero. 6 to shoot. Tries from 10. That's good. And the Magic lead by 3.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Orlando with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Bain lets the three fly, and again it's the Magic from deep.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here is Cunningham. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick from Harris. Robinson for 3. Robinson missing again.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. At the lead pass, and stolen by Harris. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 19 points.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're leading by 1. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Banchero. He's covered by Thompson. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. And the pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Magic lead by 3.
Like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Misanticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Bankero. Wagner guarded by Harris. No good from Wagner. Pistons trailed by 3. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Stripped away. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here is Robinson. The Magic hitting the bucket. Harris setting the pick for Robinson. Cunningham will not go. This is off the front iron.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Carter left side. Tipped.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Shooting for Detroit. Robinson. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Robinson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Bankero. There's the pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. Sykes. And here's Carter. Connects.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, that's a tremendous all-around game of basketball they've played.
Three from the inbound. No good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan player of the game.